To other stories, domestic gas users have a cause to smile as price of cooking gas is beginning to crash. Prices are recording substantial reduction from the beginning of June in most locations in the country. Zainab Araye speaks to customers on how they feel about the development. The report.
The importance of cooking gas to every household is well known. It is essentially what most families depend on for domestic users. Until recently, the price of cooking gas has been going outreach. It, however, began to crash this month with many Nigerians happy about the reduction. Some Abuja residents said the price reduction came at the time people need it, adding that it will go a long way in making life easy for ordinary Nigerian.
At least I can afford my own kg that I want to buy than buying fuel. At least it's okay.
Just as we are about feeling the heat of the PMS, Premium Motor Spirit, this particular LPG came down. So we hope all of this product will moving forward with the assurances we are getting from government. All of this product comes down.
Domestic gas sellers explain that they buy at a relatively lower price and therefore nothing will stop them from selling it to people at lower price.
Mostly, LPG prices used to determine with the price of AGO, because most of LPG trucks, they were using AGO for their transport, that is diesel. So the price of AGO started coming down for over 6 months ago. So since that time when this AGO prices started coming down, then LPG prices start coming down. But with this recent days, we have seen a massive decrease in these LPG prices. Together with this AGO, as I told you before, it determines with the AGO prices.
Before now, 12.5 kilogram is sold at over 10,000 naira. But now is sold as low as 8,000 naira. Zainab Araye, Trust TV News, Abuja.
Meanwhile, gas cylinder explosions has in recent time been a source of security concern to many Nigerians. When it occurs, it creates panic and suspicion that an improvised explosive device may have been planted by suspected terrorists. Abdurrahman Umar speaks with critical stakeholders on tips that can be used to avert gas cylinder explosions in the country. The report.
Gas cylinders. Over 4 million of them exist in homes across Nigeria. The government estimates that over 1.8 million of them may have exceeded their lifespan, but are still being used daily, raising the risk of explosions with possible loss of life and property. Gas cylinders explosion may be restricted to the business premises of retailers, but due to the increased usage across households in the country, incidents of domestic gas accidents do occur. The question many are asking is why Nigerians are not adhering to safety procedures in the use of gas. Could it be because gas cylinders being used in our homes are substandard or expired? Taso Ogunwem is the Director of Product Certification of the Standard Organization of Nigeria (SON), and he attested to the fact that some gas cylinders imported into the country have passed their lifespan.
If you are buying a cylinder, look at the bottom of it, the date is coded on it. So if you calculate and it's more than 15 years, start getting worried. If it is more than 30 years, it's even the worst. That is, if you see it up to 30 years, it has been revalidated and is becoming weaker. So if you are buying a cylinder, lift it up, look at the bottom, it's coded there.
Amunusan is a gas cylinder retailer for many years. He shares with us ways one can tell if a cylinder is actually substandard. Anytime you cook, make sure you are cleaning the gas cylinder. When you go for gas refill, make sure they are checking it out for leaking. Also, sometimes you might notice a rust from the bottom of the gas cylinder due to water, which might cause the leakage. It is important to always notice such things before using the gas cylinder, or after you finish using the gas cylinder. It's important to watch out from the bottom. for the rust and for the leakage. Public Relations Officer of the FCT Fire Service, Ibrahim Mohammed Tawhid, says penalties exist for anyone not adhering to the rules and regulations set out for gas cylinder usage.
Most of their wrongdoings had to do with when they are not following the safety rules or safety guides being given to them. So we do, and we have a unit that is saddled with that responsibility. We call it Fire Enforcement Code Unit. So that one, when they enforce that these are the rules, they will go there and enforce the rules and seal them off if they are found wanting.
Domestic consumption of cooking gas is now common, and caution is more than required in how it is handled at home. Abdurrahman Omar, Trust TV News, Abuja.
Away from Nigeria, 21 persons, most of them members of the security forces, have been killed in Burkina Faso in attacks by suspected jihadists on Wednesday. According to reports, the incident occurred during an operation to rescue the Sawenga area in central eastern Burkina Faso, in which more than 50 terrorists were neutralized in an airborne counterattack. Reports say many locals had already fled into Ivory Coast because of jihadist incursions. Statistics by UN's refugee agency shows that Ivory Coast currently hosts around 18,000 Burkinabe refugees, more than double the number in 2022. Burkina Faso is struggling with a jihadist insurgency that swept in from neighboring Mali in 2015.